Hello, welcome back to the channel. I have some more Halloween stuff to show you. And as usual, since it's festival, that means a liquor haul. So let's dive right in. I'll start out with, I have not found Nosferatu or Bat Squatch. However, I did find Dead Guy Whiskey, and it's about $35 a bottle. So, since I did need to get food, I did not get that. But I am going to have that on my radar and remind myself to get it next time. I'm basically going to make Festival my go-to grocery store until the end of the holidays because, as I said before, I'm slightly disappointed in the selections at Pick and Save. It's not what it used to be. So Festival is going to be our main go-to from now on. And let's see what we got. But before we do the alcohol, I found this. I did not know about this, or maybe I did and I just sort of overlooked it. This is Eileen's. It's a candy company, I guess, in Wisconsin. It's her version of Autumn Mix. And I'm going to grab one of these real quick to see how it tastes before we get into the beer. Let's try this. We got a pumpkin. I probably should have waited with that. The pumpkins are maple. So again, hopefully that does not throw off the taste of the beer. I should have waited. But you know me, I don't always do that. I'll throw this away real quick. Okay. So these are good. Okay. One fun thing we've got. We have, these came apart in the bag. Another brewer I have not heard of. Copper State Brewing Company. We have chocolate, coffee, peanut butter, porter, Nitro. Malt beverage with natural flavors. This one is made in, let's read the whole thing instead of just jumping ahead. www.copperstate.beer. Green Bay, Wisconsin. And I will read you the legend on that when we do the actual review for that. But because we're doing Halloween, I'm going to save that one for another time. But again, we have pretty much enough for the whole month here, which is pretty cool. Which is good. And again, it's also good because I can't go grocery shopping again until next month. Unless I go to Walmart. I was going to say Wally World. And another one, I believe we have done whole hog on here before. It sounds familiar. Let me know in the comments below if we've done whole hog since I've moved out here. It sounds familiar. So either I have done it or I've had my eye on it and haven't tried it yet. Either way, it sounds familiar. This one is Whole Hog Next Level Brews Pumpkin Ale brewed with pumpkin and spices. Oh, yes, I should have given you more information on this one. Do the ABV on this one. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that. This one is 5.9% ABV. And the Whole Hog Pumpkin is 7%. This is a nice strong one. And this is made where? Stevens Point is hopping because they have Point Brewery from Stevens Point. Whole Hog is also there. So Whole Hog is another one if you're in this area. Check out Stevens Point. That's 2 breweries you can check out. So this is Whole Hog Brewery, Stevens Point, Wisconsin. And this one is wholehogbeer.com. And then we have one that we have done in here before, probably not the pumpkin, but then again, maybe. It's been, like I said, 3 years. And I dove into this. I dove grammar into everything here like I did in Albuquerque. This? Okay, blah. I derailed myself once again. We've done Dogfish, but I'm not sure if we've done the Punkin Ale because I have been out here about 3 years now, and I have done quite a few different ones. But I'm not sure if we've done this one yet. This is a brown ale with pumpkin, smooth pumpkin, and fall spices. This one is made in. It's on the back here somewhere. Okay. Dogfish Head is done in Milton, Delaware, Brownsburg, Pennsylvania, and Cincinnati, Ohio. And that is Dogfish Head Craft Brewery, dogfish.com, and their for their social medias is at Dogfish Head. And this is the 2024 art series. This is Methane Studios. You know, I might just go ahead and do this one, but I might not. I'll surprise you because we have another one behind this to check yet. For our 2024 art series, we asked our pals over at Methane Studios to flex their creative muscles into our 4 seasonals. Based in Atlanta, Georgia, Robert and Mark have been creating beautiful illustrations and printmaking together since 1998 for some of the world's largest bands, festivals, and events. From pencil to printing, their craftsmanship is hands-on and unique. So that's the artwork. And I'm going to want to take that off of there later. I may just go ahead and do that one because it's a brand we usually do, as I just said. However, I may go with one we have not done before. I'm on the fence, basically. I haven't decided. And instead of Door Peninsula Winery, which we have been doing every year since I moved out here, I found a new one. New to me. Von Stiehl Winery. Wicked Wine. In a dark and musty cellar corner lies an ancient recipe of a wine long lost, cranberry red. Buried for decades, we breathed new life into this gem by combining fresh apple with tart cranberries. Be sure to enjoy this wicked resurrection with your next holiday feast of turkey, pork, and cranberry sauce. Oh, and they actually give you the recipe at first. A semi-sweet blend of apple cider, 60%, and cranberry wine, 40%. So it's a 60-40 blend of apple cider and cranberry wine, heavy on the apple cider. And this is vonstiehl.com. And it is, where's the winery? Algoma, Wisconsin. So pretty much everything's local except for these guys, which are in the Midwest. So close enough. So that's the haul for this time. And because we haven't done a haul in a bit, I will put this up right after I do the review. Which reminds me, though, before I upload it, I will probably go ahead and try to write down the links. Or I might just wait and do the link for the one that I'm actually going to review. And the winner is Whole Hog. Because that is one we have not done yet. Let me pause and get a bottle opener. I'm back. And here's Handy. Okay. Check out the color on this. I don't, can you hear that? I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear the fizz. This is the HD, so you may or may not be able to hear that. It's a lovely dark orange color. Oh, lovely. It smells like a pumpkin cider. I'm getting the pumpkin with the cinnamon, maybe some cloves. Mm. It tastes like a hard pumpkin cider almost. Mm. And because it's an ale, it's not an India pale ale, just straight up ale. It's kind of warming, kind of slightly rich. It's not as hoppy as an IPA would be because that's heavy on the hops. So can you see if we have any? No. Some will tell you like the IBUs and the other specifications for the malts and the hops and stuff, but this one does not go into that. Mm. What do I think? I'm going to treat this as a first impression because I don't remember buying it. I like it. They've got their own spin on the pumpkin ale. And anytime a company, brewery, whatever, coffee roaster uses natural flavors, that's a big plus in my book. It's warm, spicy, rich, and inviting. If I had a fireplace, I would sit in front of the fireplace and drink this. Hmm. It's cozy. It's delicious, rich, spicy, and very cozy. If you can find it, definitely give it a try. Um, is it sessionable? No. At 7%, it is definitely not sessionable. Is it drinkable? Yes. Is it dangerous? Slightly. Because it's got that kind of a cider flavor to it. You can kick back and drink a couple of these, and before you know it, you're ready for bed. At least I would be. So if you're drinking this, if you find it out in a bar or a tap room or a pub or whatever, you're definitely going to want to pace yourself and space it out over the course of the evening. And because it's could sneak up on you, make sure you have a designated Dracula just in case. So pile in the hearse, go with your monster friends and other creatures of the night, and enjoy. But after a couple of these, never drive after a couple of anything alcoholic. Definitely. Just don't. And depending how your tolerance for alcohol is, after one of these, you may want to request a ride yourself. Just stay safe. I want my monsters to stay safe because I'd like to see you guys here. We're growing this channel, and it's a wonderful surprise to see how big we've gotten in a short amount of time. News? Not much, except I did get a note in my door. TDS, dun dun dun, is going to be the internet provider for my apartment complex. Basically, we have no choice. They're going to be in the apartments in the next few days running the lines and setting up for service. As of January of next year, and again, I will be in this apartment past January because I need to recoup the money that I need to put aside toward a house because life happens. So I will be in here when they run the internet, which means I'm going to have to call my internet provider and let them know, I'm sorry, I have no choice. My apartment complex forced everybody to switch. And they're saying it's going to be cheaper. We'll see. So that's the news for now. They're confirming that yes, my apartment complex is going to make us get it. Oh, or not. They're going to tell you, they're going to give information on how we can set it up. So I will cross that bridge when I get to it. So that's the only news there. Again, nothing new on the house front, except for the fact that the costs are coming down because the flippers got greedy and they fixed up more than they can sell, or rent. So next year, hopefully next year will be the year. We've been saying this for 7 years now, since I've started looking. That hopefully this will be the year. Maybe that next year will be the year. I'm not trying to lie to you. It's just that I keep thinking that it might be the time for a house. And we're out here instead of the glorious desert with the mountains and stuff. We're here, but as I've said before, I had to be near family, which was another driving force for being out here, and I'm glad that I am out here. I miss New Mexico. I miss the Southwest. I miss the dry heat and the dry cold. But we're making do and we're having fun. We're adapting. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. Again, whole hog, next level brews, pumpkin ale. It's a hit. Please try it, but only if you're old enough. And if you're getting TDS, make sure you read the fine print. Time for me again to go. I've got laundry to do. It's going to be almost supper time. I'm either going to do a salad or a burger. I don't know. Because I'm trying very hard not to order a pizza because that will dip into my budget. So, again, if you like these videos, give them a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications, hit the bell a second time, and you can decide whether you want all notifications or not. And I believe they still have the customize option to where you can say how frequent you want to see me in your notification feed. So, feel free to comment down below. Let's keep it friendly. I don't always get to the comments immediately, but I do get to them eventually. And if I see anything untoward, I will remove it and hide, mute, or block anybody that could be threatening to you guys. I welcome healthy conversation, mature conversation, fun conversation. But again, no hate speech, no bullying, no hitting on each other. This is not a political forum. It's not a dating site. So let's keep it clean and friendly and have some fun with this. Dark, spooky comments are always welcome because that's the backbone of this not this show. If it were a show, the channel. So, yeah, remember, don't drag and drive. Drag responsibly. Take turns driving the hearse. Give the designated Dracula a chance to sink their fangs or canines into whatever libation you're enjoying if they want, and let somebody else take a turn. And also remember your large umbrella or parasol and your 100 SPF so you don't turn into a pile of ash, because I want to see all of you in the next video. Well, watching the next video. Bye now.